Peace and blessings, brothers and sisters. This is your brother man from the motherland coming to you guys live and direct, better than any other can, back with another episode or another segment of Sabbath Talk. Appreciate all those that tune in. But before we even start, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, click the notification button, and share this. Share this information so this can go to the people. So this can go to the lions. So this can go to the warriors. This is what I do this for. I do this for y'all. So let's give a round of applause for that. You understand? This is for y'all. This is not for me. I don't do it for my own benefit. I do this for y'all. Thank you. Yes. So, on this episode of Sabbath Talk, the title is called Going 7 for 7. And for some of y'all that don't know, today is... Yeah, I got cut off. But that was something that I implemented on my everyday life. Just literally trying to go 7 for 7. So today I just, something came up upon me this morning, and I was like, yo, maybe this is something that, brothers and sisters need to start implementing in their everyday lives, because just coming off the Day of Atonement and, just fasting, praying, going over scriptures, reading certain passages, and even with yesterday, just reading the book of John and seeing Christ send his prayers up to the Father, and then in John 19, just to see how we treated Christ, where we... Hold on a minute. We got to do something to stop the madness. What can we do as the woke individual to stop us from sinning? So I had to come up with this lesson, and is, you know what? Before I go there, let me pull up this precept. Let me pull up this precept for y'all. This is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 18. It says, "But the path of the just is the shining light that shineth more and more into the perfect day." Let me read that again. "But the path of the just is the shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day." So we being as just, righteous, awoken, we being the light of Christ, keeping that light bright is what literally bring us to that perfect day. So going 7 for 7, need to meditate on is going day by day into perfection. "Be thee holy, for I am holy." That's what the Father says, right? I'm gonna pull up another one. It says, this is Proverbs 9:9. It says, "Give instruction to a wise man, and he will be yet wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning. So the point I'm trying to make to you is that every day, to stay on that perfect path, every day you got to seek wisdom. Every day you got to seek to just be a better you. You understand? But a lot of us don't understand how to be perfected. And like I said, when I came up, when I read the testimony of John, chapter 19, just to see how our people was, just to see how malicious they was towards Christ, when that man committed no sin, then did no flaws, but yet they hated him. And reading chapter 17, when Christ is praying to the Father and saying things like, the world's not gonna love them because they haven't loved me. And with that is an even more reason. It should be even more easier for you to go 7 for 7. Why? Because the majority of the people that know you in that walk is going to leave you alone. The temperance and the patience and all of that comes with your intimate circle. You understand? It's easy to tell somebody that you don't know, I'm here for you, I care for you, give them an ear, do the necessary things to make that person feel good. But it's in your employees, who else? Yeah, like people that see you, people that spend a large amount of time around you. That's where the test ultimately lies at. That's the test that's gonna help you. That's the test you gotta take, overcome, pass, in order to go 7 for 7. And I pulled up something, right? I had to pull out the definition of righteousness, because a lot of us don't understand, the definition of righteousness is being all right, decent, ethical, good, honest, honorable, just, moral, nice, right-minded, straight, true, upright, virtuous. And the opposite of that is bad, which, even they say bad, black, dishonest, dishonorable, evil, evil-minded, immoral, in dissent, sinful, unethical, unrighteous, wicked, wrong. Okay? So in our journey, and let me just talk about the term black. This is why I always tell people to refer to each other as colored people, because when you call yourself black in the dictionary, black is considered evil. And when you consider yourself black, you're just promoting the world to perceive you as evil. It's bad enough that that's how they view you based on your skin color. But in all reality, you're not black. This is black. Put it side by side with me. Look the same. This is black. I am brown. When I fill a job application, it doesn't say, are you brown? Are you this? Are you that? And if it do, it says, are you brown / Latino Hawaiian? I'm not that. So I say colored, and then whatever, if they ask what, then I tell them everything I apply for, I let it be known where I stand. You know what I'm saying? But the term black is something that our people need to kill. Stop referring to you as being a black person. You're not a black person. You're not an evil person, because that's the definition behind black. And the definition behind white is pure, loving, joyous. You understand? Pay attention to, understand and pay attention to certain things you consider yourselves. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be royalty, you must conduct yourself at a royal in a royal mindset, a moral royal position at all times. Okay? So these are the symbols. Let me read it again. These are the symbols of being righteous. All right, decent, ethical, good, honest, honorable, just, moral, nice, right-minded, straight, true, upright, virtuous. When you said decent, it just being decent of just first being alive, you know what I'm saying? Going through the motions. And I'm gonna show you how it goes intertwined with the Bible, okay? Ethical, you know what I'm saying? Staying in your lane, staying, don't get out of your element for any other reason. You know what I'm saying? Good. Just being a good individual. It's always important to be good. You understand? Being a humble, righteous, loving, caring person. There's nothing wrong with that. Honest. Always tell the truth. Be honest. Whether people don't like it or not, it's always important to be honest. Because lying to somebody, that's in all reality, that's considered a sin. You understand? The Most High says he hate a lying tongue. Even with me, sometimes, I don't consider me lying. It's more like joking around. Because a lie is something that you stand on. Somebody be like, yo, did you really do that? Nah, I didn't do that. You understand? But where it's like you say something, you be like, yo, you always lying. But it's always jokes with me. But when it's all seriousness and questions is asked, I gotta be honest. You know what I'm saying? Honorable. You want to be respected. You want to be revered. How you conduct yourself, how you operate. You want to be honorable. You want to be known as the man that get it done. You are honorable. You're an honorable servant, honorable soldier, honorable into the eyes of the Most High. You understand? These are the things that falls in line with the righteous. You already know what just is. That's all through the scriptures. Being a just man, a just man is another way of saying being righteous. Morals. Keeping the principles of God, the moralities of society. My lady will tell you my favorite word right now would say, yo, the morality is this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. Everything got to go in line with the morals of God, the morals of society, humanity. There's morals. Once you go outside of the morals is when you no longer operating in righteousness. You're operating in wickedness. You know what I'm saying? Being nice. There's nothing wrong with being nice. Nothing wrong with saying hello. Nothing wrong with saying good morning. Nothing wrong with saying thank you. Nothing wrong with saying please. Nothing wrong with saying I'm sorry. It's nothing wrong. Being a nice individual is very, very important, especially in the colored community. We need to be more nicer to each other because this so-called gangster persona is literally a detrimental demise to our kind. Facts. This joint is not beneficial. This joint is more tragic than anything else. This mentality. Just try to be nice, man. Try to be nice. Don't walk around feeling like you entitled to something, because the all are entitled to is death. And if that thing come your way, you should be nice about that. Facts. Again, right. Being right. You know what I'm saying? Righteous, right-minded. Staying sober-minded. Staying clear-headed. Stop overthinking certain things. Overthinking and not just letting the motion just play it out. Now, granted, you should be, right-minded and thinking about plans of anything. You want to start a business, you want to plan and have the right state of mind. But you see what I'm saying? The right mind, you gotta be in the right state of mind to even enter that field. You gotta be in the right state of mind to even enter that realm. Everything is about being right-minded, be revered. You want to be remembered as somebody that was a strong, right-minded individual. You understand? Straight. Always remain straightforward. Sometimes people's straightness be overwhelming, but you being straight, that you got to be straight. You got to be straight in you and what you stand on. You got to even be straight on your sexual preference. I'm sorry. Most High made man and woman to populate the earth. He didn't create us to do anything outside of that. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna find two lions, two full hairy lions cuddle together doing the fufu. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna find elephants doing that. You're not gonna find tigers doing that. Kangaroos, giraffes. You're not gonna find that. You're You're not going to find that, because the Most High created an order. This is the order of humanity. It's the order of the whole mankind, the whole creation, all creatures, man, animals, sea, all that. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. True. Always true. Being true to yourself. Being true to be great. Being true to your identity. Being true to your nationality. Being true to your loved ones. Standing on truth. Not being swindled and not operating based on lies. Me and the Wiz had a whole conversation today on how, people are just so content of staying right here, staying right here, living life, having all the, the cars, the clothes, the etc., the nice job, but then, having to go research and find truth is up there. People don't want that. People want contention. People is content with what they got. And even, and will go against the truth just to justify, or just to have a self-comfortability to stand where they stand. And I try to teach all people, even the Wiz, even my children, you can never live your life based on your beliefs. That was what you call that? What you would call that? When they create a word specifically just to justify the foolishness, there's no belief. The only thing you supposed to be believing in is God. But this is my belief. No, that was a term created for you to justify and to question the right. You may know it's wrong, but because of my belief, I'm gonna stay on that. Yeah, I know it's wrong. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I know. You shouldn't eat crab, shrimp, lobster, I know my belief. I shouldn't eat pig, but my belief is we gonna die anyway. So be it. I might as well go. No. Don't use these foolishness. Don't use these foolish tactics to go against you, God, and the division of your community. Because this term, my belief, is the reason why we so divided. They have to be a common ground. So the first common ground is to take out the term belief. You know what I'm saying? There's no belief. Let's operate on facts. Well, I don't believe that. Well, then let's see what the facts show. The fact says people that is colored get married and are divorced within 5 years. That's 75%. That's not. Well, that's for you to believe. This is facts. So the morality of that is the process and mentality that we coming into these relationships isn't working. So it's time for us to take a new approach. That's the fact. That's not my belief. You see the difference? That's not a belief. This is a given fact. We gotta factorize the factor, if that makes sense. We gotta stand on the things that's real. We can't no longer operate on the things that's detrimental to us, man. And the word belief is one of those. Okay. And virtuous. This right here is particularly for the ladies, man. The Most High says, who could find a virtuous woman? The virtue. Women is the virtue. Yeah. Ladies don't even understand y'all importance on this earth. Y'all don't understand the value that and the responsibilities that the Most High placed upon you. Why you think these heathens always gotta show you ready to fight, men? Because you don't even know your worth. You don't even, if all our sisters knew their worth and conducted themselves in complete royalty, I guarantee you nobody will break your heart. Because a righteous woman is only gonna seek and desire a righteous man. A virtuous woman she can't operate outside of a righteous man. It's gonna be confliction. She's trying to be virtuous, but he's out here playing the streets. It's always confliction. I see it. I witness it. I'm a part of it. It's here. It's here. Ladies, these men are here. These men are in complete desire of a righteous, gorgeous, fine sister. But you gotta be virtuous. You gotta kill this mentality that the adversary has placed upon y'all, that made y'all seem to just only be sex symbols. Relationship is not based on sex. If anybody comes in a relationship because of the sex, then it's automatically gonna fail. Because as you get older, the testosterones get lower, the drive and the craving gets lower. Then what are you standing on? Oh, you're gonna go seek somewhere else to get the flare back. You're gonna be burning. You're gonna get flare, all right? It's called fire and brimstone. Play around. You understand? Let's go. Let's continue. My bad. Now, you know, I don't even want to talk about the being evil. Matter of fact, let me tell you this. So the opposite of being righteous is bad. We all know that. Doing bad things, being black, calling yourself black, operating, got a black heart. Even they got saying, oh, yo, if you see a black cat, it's bad luck. You know what I'm saying? Like, they tell you to your face that the color black just means wrong. You understand? So I try to tell brothers and sisters, stay away from referring to each other as black, because that's not what we are. Black, side by side, not me. So I refuse to be referred to as a black or African American or a Negro. That's not who I am. God didn't give me that. God made me honest with ourselves. You understand? This is why it's hard for us to go 7 for 7. We got to understand these things in order to go 7 for honest. You dishonest to yourself is standing on your own beliefs. You're dishonest to yourself. You being dishonorable. That's what it is. That's what happens when you fall on things, when you stuck into your own understanding. The scripture says a person that's stuck into his own understanding is gonna be the cause of their own ruins. You can't live your life based on your own understanding. You didn't hear when I read Proverbs 9? A wise man is gonna always talk to a just, and the just that listen is gonna, immoral, not doing the thing, cutting off. I keep getting cut off and put back, cut off, put back, cut off, put back. It's crazy, but it is what it is. We gonna continue, right? Sinful, you already know, man. Unethical, unrighteous, wicked, and wrong. These are the opposites of being righteous, right? So let me help brothers and sisters get the understanding, so you guys can move forward every day and go 7 for 7. It's hard, especially in a wicked society, but it can be done. And it will be done, because we know what time it is. We know what we seeking. We know what's needed. And the way to be in complete righteousness, moving 7 for 7, of course, is keeping these laws. Let's get that clear. Because the way, what was sin? Sin is the transgression of the law. Let's get that clear. So the first step in being righteous, when I'm on them being righteous and other things, and seeking their ancestors and do all the foo-foo, all of that, no, that joint is a dub. The first line of being righteous is fearing the Most High and keeping these commandments. That also include the Sabbath day, greater than the other. You break one law is like breaking them all. So yes, it's very important. Your joy could turn into a nightmare. Your happiness could turn into grief. Be joyous. Enjoy your time alive. Enjoy your time with your loved ones, your children, your friends. Support each other. Just be joyous. And when you get that urge where you want to hate, rebuke that spirit. Because that's what they teaching us, to be envious towards each other. I can't be envious over you. My brother, my little brother is doing great things. Probably touching a bigger bag than me. But I'm not envious behind that. I'm not. I'm very joyous because at the end, I know my bro got there based just off my protection and just schooling him when there was no father figure around. I had to take up to that role. So to see him doing what he doing is like a father seeing his child was that get envy and be angry and trying to figure out why he's always getting this and I'm getting that. Like I tell everybody, everybody's walk is different, bro. Everybody's life is different. Not everybody was made to be millionaires, man. You gotta just come to that understanding. Not everybody was made to have that Fortune 500 job. Not everybody was made to be this, be that. You got a purpose. Find that purpose. And when that purpose comes, take advantage of it. Don't let it go to waste. That's our problem. We allow things to go to waste. And then it'll be too late. Right? Peace. Always be at peace. Peace is very, 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 very important. You gotta have your peace. With no peace is conflict. Gotta have your peace. I don't even care if it's in a relationship. Anybody will tell you I'm a man that desire peace. I have no time nor tolerance for stupidity. I don't like to argue and dispute about truth. I don't like to argue and dispute about what's right. I don't want to do none of that. If you got a concern, you come holler at me with the concern. If the concern can be fixed, then we fix it. If it cannot, leave it alone because I desire my peace. I like peace. I'm the type of guy that don't mind sitting on a bench and hearing the birds chirp all day. That's the type of peace and that's the type of man that I am. That's my peace. That's my happiness. I don't care for all the extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? Peace is very important, even in relationships. Long suffering. I'm not going to lie. Long suffering is something that, long suffering is something that I got to work on. We as a nation, we all got to work on. Are you willing to suffer for this person to get right and make it into the kingdom? Are you willing to lose it all? Long suffering. Are you willing to lose it all to stand on righteousness? Are you willing to, which is crazy based on, I don't want to talk too much, but you got to make tough decisions based on things that's unethical, unrighteous. You understand? So when I try to show you guys these things to not also better you moving forward, but also expose those that perceive to be God-fearing, but also let you see how evil and wicked these people are. 7 for 7, man. Right? Long suffering, gentleness. Gotta be gentle in everything that we do. Gotta be meek with it, man. Like, I'm the type of, I don't know, man. I don't know. My gentleness is gonna be a little bit different from the average person gentleness, man. My gentleness is more of just, I don't know. I can't even explain it to you, man. I can't even explain the gentleness. And the people's like, what? Why you say that? Didn't you just say you can't rely on your own beliefs? Yeah, you're right. And I'm not. But I know my gentleness is behind what the Most High desires, where the gentleness of today's society, especially as colored people, is to be a little bit too feminine, if that makes any sense. You get what I'm saying? Like I know that I wasn't designed to be this gentle. Yeah, we supposed to be kind-hearted, loving, and caring. We doing. I'm supporting all of that. I just don't support the gentleness of this society, because this gentleness is making us men, warriors, too soft for our own good, and that's the problem, right? Goodness. I'm always doing good. We all gotta do good. Always want to do good. You know, this is how you go 7 for 7. Just wanting to do good. You driving, somebody needs help, pull over, give them a helping hand. That's doing good. Granny needs help with her groceries. She needs help crossing the street. You know what I'm saying? These are the things that you got to do good. This is the goodness. This is how we change a community. This is how we please the Most High. Little things like that. Just the goodness. You know? Seeing a homeless person walk by and you got $2 in your pocket, give him that $2. Give him something. Give him a communication, a conversation. Like, hey, bro, how you doing? Everything all right? Hold on, man. Come across the street. I'm gonna pull over to the side so we can chop it up. Pull over to the side, have a whole conversation. These are the things. These are the things that these brothers and sisters desire. We need that. We need the goodness. We're living. We're living in a society. We're living in a community. We're living as a nation of people where goodness is out the window. And look at the aftermath. Look what all that's going on. The goodness is our destruction, people. And we gotta do the rest. We gotta do the necessary things to fix that. You feel me? That's just what it is. Goodness is very important. This is how you stay 7 to 7. Because if you own that mentality to just do good all the time, you ain't gonna have no time to be wanting to do evil. You ain't gonna have no time to want to hurt. You ain't gonna have no time to envy. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna have no time for that. Faith. Always having faith. Always putting your trust in the Most High. Always. Always. When they tell you to take the fufu, you tell them, no, I ain't cuckoo. I'm going to put all praises to the Most High. Are you dumb? Put your faith in him. The reason why we was falling for the okie doke, because we lost faith. We no longer desire the things that's unseen. We desire the things that's seen and it's in our grasp. This is what we believe, you know? And I know, yeah, they've been lying to us, and yeah, they made us this way. That's the morality of it all. They made us this way. But at the same time, no longer blaming them. You know, we got $1,000 phones. I got $1,000 phones. I got everything. I got equipment. I got a computer. I got a Mac. I got iPads. I got a note. I got games, systems, everything that gives me internet access. I have, you know what I'm saying? I have all of that. So there's no excuses. There's no more excuses to the knowledge and the truth of this world. You know, you gotta have faith. You gotta have faith. You gotta have faith into something. But you guys do have faith. You got faith in the system. You got faith in the money. You got faith in these vax. You guys got faith in that. But nobody stands with God. And God is the man that created them all. And Ahaya is his name. Only name given to the children of Israel. Ahaya. Okay? So whenever you hear me say that name, just know I'm giving all praise and glory to the big pops. You know? That's the triple, that's the quadruple OG. You ain't here to play with none of us. You, me, children, grannies, grandpa. Man, even the animals could get it. That's how gangster and certified. When you're a triple OG, you move like that. You heard? So I respect it. I don't listen, Max. Hold on. Oh, see. Meekness. Always got to be in meek. Can't let things get under your skin. Can't be, always got to be meek. Always got to be humble. Always got to be thankful. The scripture says the meek shall inherit this kingdom. The meek. All that rah-rah, tough talk, talking crazy, cursing, that joint ain't getting you to no heaven. That joint is going to bring you to the bottomless pit. You know, I try to tell brothers and sisters, like, yo, even the way that you communicate, man, like, you should be able to conduct yourself as civilized people. Just because you're called black doesn't mean for you to act black. You ever heard the say, yo, man, he just be acting black. Black, according to this white society, this white infrastructure, that word black stands for evil. So when you saying you acting black, in their mind, this nigga acting evil. And that's why we move the way that we move. That's why we can't hold the conversation when I'm saying sugar, honey, iced tea, when I'm saying the B word, when I'm saying the N word, when I'm saying the F word, when I'm saying, you know, the SMD. Like we talk crazy. That's not meekness. You know, the scripture says season your tongue, meaning you gotta, you before you let it out, you gotta make sure it's up to par. You got to think what you're about to say. You just can't just go with it, because just by you going with it, it's just a clear indication that you're just not meek. You're not meek. There's no meekness in you. Pure evil and wickedness. There's no meekness in you. How can you be meek when you can't even have the proper grammar to speak? You see when it rhymes? How can you be meek when any little thing you annoyed and you upset and you angry? It pisses you off. You can't be meek. It's not meek. I tell everybody that. All the way down to my whiz. Yo, if you ain't meek and you ain't on that type of time and you letting things get under your skin, you're not ready to be amongst God. Because guess what? Through all the wickedness and evil that we have done in front of his eyes, he always remained meek. His meek is part of his mercy. Y'all don't hear me, man. Y'all not ready for this chicken right here. You know, listen, this chicken right here is Levi's season. You're gonna get a season right, but that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Look, the next word, temperance. Controlling your temper. Controlling your temper. I gave y'all a testimony. I was driving the other day, and the sister behind me, she honking. The guy was like, yo, relax. She over here cursing, child in the back of the car. I'm like, damn, son, this is the condition of our people. You got to make that make sense, man. Like, in all reality, son, you really got to make that make sense, man. Like, what are we doing? What exactly are we doing? Are righteous people? Can we really go 7 for 7? I can tell she goes 0 for 7 every week. She'll do one good thing and then would destroy it all by another. Facts. These things that I mentioned is these things that you got to meditate on and able to help you establish to go 7 for 7. It's a fact. In order to go 7 for 7, you got to operate in the fruits of the Spirit, man. Is it hard? Absolutely. Because not everybody is on righteous time. You dealing with the most wickedest times ever. Even at least back then, you know, when dudes was wicked, you know, they understood that God did exist. They just didn't give a damn. And that's respected. But here in today's times, you got dudes that believe in God, but their God and their belief in God is under their beliefs. That's for you to say. That's not for me. I believe this. And listen, that joint trickles down all the way to the truth. Even those that's woke, that knows that they're Israel, that keeps the laws and commandments, still operate in their own beliefs. Even if things is right in front of their face, dudes is still operating in their own beliefs. You understand? This is crazy. This is what's making it hard for us to go 7 for 7. And 7 for 7 is really easy if you apply these things that it says, if we live in the spirit, let us also walk in the spirit. Let us not be desirous of vainglory, provoking one another, envying one another. These are the things that, like, if we saying these things in the spirit, you gotta walk it. Because once you walking in the spirit, it's gonna be easy for you to go 7 for 7. It's only hard for you to go 7 for 7 if you in the flesh. Matter of fact, let's pull up the works of the flesh, right? That's gonna make it. This is what's stopping us from going 7 for 7. Let's read this. It says, now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery. You already know. Everybody want to sleep with X, Y, and Z. That's stopping you from 7 to 7. Fornication. Same thing. Whether you fornicating based on beliefs, spiritual fornication, mental fornication, physical fornication, that's a sin. Uncleanness, masturbation, just being a dirty individual, lasciviousness, idolatry, idolizing stuff like your phone, giving more energy to your phone, to social media, to rappers, to everybody's lives but the Most High. That's idolatry to him, right? This is the flesh. This is what makes it hard for you to go 7 for 7. Witchcraft, smoking blunts, selling blunts, doing what you call them joints, the horoscopes, sisters talking about with the sages and trying to reconnect with their ancestors. All that is witchcraft and sorcery, bro. How you gonna go 7 for 7? Huh? How you gonna do that, right? Hatred, always hating somebody. Got some type of hate in your heart for whatever reason. I don't know, but I'm not gonna act like this joint don't exist. We hate each other. Brothers hating brothers because this person is that. Mothers hating on that. You got people at your job hating. This joint is for real. Within the colored community, this joint is real. Variance, emulation, wrath, strife, sedition, heresies, envy, murderers, drunkenness. How you gonna go 7 for 7? You always over here sipping on some scissor, drunk, zooted out your mind, reveling, always complaining, want to protest, want to march, want to fight for justice. The scripture says, seek the kingdom and everything shall be added unto you. We over here fighting and want to do this. Not granted. Listen, the heathens want to do that. This is their kingdom. This is their time to rule. We can't pray and we can't fight. Man. So my job is to make sure that everybody got that opportunity to salvation. Right? It says in Revelation 0 for 7, 0 for 7, and no type of joy in their hearts, nothing. Just angry, pissed off. You're not gonna make it into the kingdom, man. I'm sorry. You be lucky. You be lucky if you be lucky if you get a second chance. And if you do, I advise you to take full advantage of it. That's a fact. You're not getting into this kingdom. We are living in the times now where being meek, being humble, being righteous, being loving, being caring is beyond needed. This is that right. What I just mentioned is more important than money, more important than shelter, more important than clothes, more important than clothes. I mean, more important than cars, because we are living in a time where all that is about to get taken away. And if all that is taken away, what is your foundation going to be based on? How are you going to be able to conduct yourself? Are you going to be operating in righteousness and loving and caring and peace and joy? or you just gonna just be a flat out killer, a certified murderer, and a rude boy them. What you gonna do? I'm just the messenger, man. You know, I'm not here to deceive nobody. I'm just here to bring people closer to the Most High, bring you back to your heritage, and prepare you for what's to come. Because a lot of you guys is still stuck in this delusion. Think you must be stupid if you think something is going to happen. Meanwhile, things is happening right before your eyes. And every time they attack and every time they make another rules and regulation is when you're asleep, is when you're partying, is when you're having a good time living your so-called best life. And they're preparing to take you out. I'm gonna leave it as that, man. Anybody got something to say, please? If anybody got something to say, please comment, like, share this video, man. And my apologies, man. You know, the adversary is working wonders. I gotta buy some new I'm gonna buy a new internet equipment where the Wi-Fi and everything is at a full-time high, but you know, I don't like being around all that radiation. You know what I'm saying? That's what causes this so-called COVID nonsense, and I just don't want to be a part of that, man. You know, so my apologies. I'm sorry. When I play this back, if it's bad, then I will be going on Facebook after this. Got cut off again. I will be going on Facebook to talk that talk. So tune in then, man. It's your brother, man, from the motherland, coming to you guys live and direct better than any other can. If you ain't never been on this page before, on this channel, welcome. Support it, subscribe, and get down with the movement. It's your brother, man. I'ma holler at y'all. Peace.